Hey, I have a message for you.
Yes, I found it. Chapter 4, Philippians, verse 13. For I can do everything. No, he doesn't say except. He doesn't say other than. No. He says that for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. When you accept God, when you accept Jesus, He gives you the strength. He gives you the strength to continue on, to rise up again. So again, when you're at your lowest point, when you feel as if you can't go on any further, and you feel as if the only way for me to satisfy myself now is to die, or to live alone, or to suffer, or to hurt myself, or again, be in a depressed state, God comes in and He's like, I can offer you more. I can help you up. But you have to let me in. If you let me in, I will help you. Does that automatically mean that we're going to get better? Does that automatically mean we're going to be healed? We're going to be all awesome, awesome, awesome. I love everyone. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whoever does. No. As you come to rely on God's strength every day, as you come to know God, which by the way, I can personally say that it's an honor knowing God. Have I been lazy in getting to know God? Yes. But God every day has been showing me that it truly is a blessing and honor, and I wouldn't have given it up for the world. In fact, I am so thankful that I came to know God. Because again, my personal testimony is that before I truly got to know God, as one point in my life, before high school even began, or it was during high school, I forget, I said to myself, since no one will ever love me, that I will live alone, where I will never have someone that will love me. And this is at a point in my life when I pretty much left this relationship, and I thought that no one but her would be able to love me. That's what I thought then. This is how the way my mind was. And also, I thought my dad didn't love me because he left us. And I thought, and for me, at that stage in my life, I was like, just why? Why? I was, I hit my breaking point. I hit the lowest point in my life. I hit that point right there. And I ended up calling my ex. I ended up texting my ex, and I'm telling her that right now, I am going to kill myself. I am going to die. That's what I'm telling her right there. Right there in my text. Right there. Right there on the phone. And she ends up telling me, no, don't do this. Why? And for me, I thought that there was nothing left for me. Nothing left. In fact, I did know God right then. I didn't make a personal relationship. I didn't rely on His strength. And I was going to kill myself. I was going to die right there. But something changed. Something didn't happen. Obviously, I lived on. Right there, she made me promise to not do it. But you know what happened afterwards? I ended up coming to know someone. And I ended up and by coming to know this person, I eventually came to God. And I eventually, when I started to rely on His strength, when I started to rely on His will, oh my goodness. God saved my life. He didn't just save it, He changed it. I have left that lowest point, and that was about 3 years ago. Now my life has dramatically changed. Has it completely changed? Do I still struggle? Of course I still struggle. Of course I'm still going to suffer. But now I know that I can rely on God, that He can give me the strength necessary to not just live, but to enjoy what God has given me. So again, I tell you, like myself, I had a decision. I could have chose to end my life because I believe that I can no longer suffer, that I believe that I would always suffer. Or I could choose to see what happens, to see what God has in plan for me, to see what God has for me, to see what God has for me on the other side of the bridge, on the light side of the bridge. God always gives us the choice. So, this is what I'm going to end with. This is the message that God has for us. And this is the message that will always hit us every day. This is the choice that we're given every day. Do we choose to rely on God? Do we choose to accept God? Or do we choose to stay down and allow Satan to influence into such a way that brings us to the point to die? Again, we always have the choice. And that's how much God loves us. This is another episode from Messages from God. And I pray that you would choose to rely on God. Because I will again say, when you choose to do that, it is truly such a blessing. Have a blessed week. And remember, the choice is always yours.